Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you try, money keeps slipping through your fingers, like water you just can't hold on to? Maybe you're dealing with mounting debt, missed opportunities, or a constant feeling that you're financially stuck. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. But what if the key to unlocking your financial flow wasn't about working harder, but shifting the energy in your home? In 2025, it's time for a fresh start. And one of the simplest, oldest tools in history may hold surprising power: salt. For centuries, cultures across the world have used salt not just for flavor, but for its spiritual potency. In Buddhism, feng shui, and other sacred traditions, salt is revered as a powerful cleanser, an agent that clears out negativity and makes space for abundance. Imagine being able to invite wealth and harmony into your life simply by placing a small bowl of salt in the right corner of your home. Too good to be true? Stay with me, because today, you're going to learn exactly where to place salt in your home to eliminate financial blockages and boost the flow of prosperity. By the end of this video, I'll reveal 5 powerful locations that can completely transform the energy of your space, along with a Buddhist insight that explains why this works. People around the world who've applied these techniques have reported surprising breakthroughs, new job offers, sudden financial relief, or simply a newfound sense of ease around money. So, if you're ready to align your living space with the energy of wealth and make 2025 your most abundant year yet, then let's get started. Let me ask you, have you ever wondered if your home could be holding you back? The environment we live in is more than walls and furniture. It holds energy that can either support or sabotage your financial goals. Many of us unknowingly live in homes filled with energetic blockages that quietly affect our mindset, choices, and flow of income. But here's the good news: you can change it. One of the most ancient and accessible remedies for cleansing negative energy is salt. From Buddhist monasteries to Eastern household rituals, salt has been used for thousands of years as a spiritual shield. It absorbs dense, stagnant energy, what feng shui calls cha kai, and replaces it with clarity, lightness, and momentum. Monks often scatter salt near temple entrances to ensure only pure, high vibrational energy flows in. Doesn't that make you wonder what kind of energy is entering your space each day? This isn't just spiritual folklore. The energy around you shapes your decisions, what you say yes to, what you believe is possible, and how you respond to financial opportunity. By placing salt in specific locations in your home, you can shift the vibration of your entire environment. Think of it as retuning your space, like tuning a musical instrument, until it's in perfect harmony with abundance. Salt is humble, it's cheap, it's everywhere, but used intentionally, it becomes one of the most potent energetic tools you'll ever use. Are you ready to learn where to place it? Let's begin your transformation, one handful of salt at a time. In the last section, we uncovered how something as simple as salt, used for centuries in both spiritual and cultural traditions, can help shift the energy in your home and unlock a new flow of prosperity. But now, let's go deeper, because this isn't just about sprinkling salt and hoping for a miracle. It's about creating the right environment, both physically and energetically, for abundance to take root and thrive. Think of it like this. No matter how skilled a gardener you are, if the soil is dry, toxic, or blocked, nothing beautiful will grow. In the same way, your financial life depends on the energetic soil of your home. Without fertile, clear, supportive energy, your efforts, no matter how hard you work, may not blossom into the wealth and opportunities you desire. Salt, surprisingly, plays a role that bridges both ancient wisdom and modern science. From a chemical perspective, salt is a natural absorber. It draws in moisture from the air, and with it, collects particles, impurities, toxins, even energetic residues. That's why Himalayan salt lamps are so popular. They're known to purify and refresh the spaces they occupy. Spiritually, the effect is similar. Salt becomes a magnet for negativity, gently pulling out low vibrational energy that may be blocking your financial path without you even realizing it. But here's the crucial point: intention is everything. Sprinkling salt blindly around your home won't magically turn your bank account around. The real power comes when you do it with awareness, presence, and purpose. Just like Buddhist monks infuse mindfulness into every movement, whether walking, eating, or sweeping the floor, you too must infuse the act of placing salt with the energy of clarity and purpose. Before placing the salt, pause, close your eyes, visualize your finances transforming, picture opportunities flowing in, debts dissolving, and peace returning to your relationship with money. This is what activates the salt's deeper potential, a kind of energetic amplifier that responds to your conscious direction. Have you ever walked into a room and felt heavy, uncomfortable, or strangely unsettled for no clear reason? That feeling could be the result of stagnant energy, layers of emotional residue, stress, or fear trapped in your living space. This invisible heaviness can cloud your thinking, lower your mood, and, yes, even disrupt your financial flow. Salt, when placed intentionally, becomes a reset button for your home. It clears out the energetic clutter, allowing space for abundance to move in and circulate freely. Now, before we get to the 5 most powerful places to put salt, take a quick moment to support this message. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and, very importantly, declare your intention by commenting, "I claim wealth, abundance, and prosperity in my life in 2025. That single affirmation could be the energetic shift your spirit needs to begin aligning with a more prosperous reality. Now that you understand why salt works, and how, it's time to move from understanding to action. Because when it comes to prosperity, where you place the salt is just as important as how you place it. Certain areas of your home serve as energetic hubs, zones that either support your financial flow or block it. In the next section, we'll uncover 5 powerful locations to place salt with purpose. And we begin at the most important gateway of all, your front door. Previously, we explored how salt, used with intention, can clear stagnant energy and invite new prosperity into your life. Now let's move from theory to action. It's time to see how these principles come alive through real experiences and practical placement. Beginning at the energetic gateway of your home, the entrance. Let's start with a true story. For years, Sarah Mitchell, a single mother from Portland, Oregon, felt as though she was fighting a losing battle. No matter how hard she worked, Her paycheck always fell short. Just when she thought she was getting ahead, an unexpected bill or car repair would knock her back. Like so many others, she felt trapped in an endless financial loop. One evening, Sarah came across a teaching about using salt to shift energy. She decided to give it a try. Quietly, she sprinkled a thin line of sea salt across the inside threshold of her front door and placed a small plate of rock salt in each corner of the entryway. As she worked, she whispered softly, "I welcome prosperity. My home is open to abundance." It seemed like a small ritual, almost too simple to be meaningful. But Sarah noticed something change. Over the next few weeks, subtle but powerful shifts began to occur. A job opportunity she had applied to months before, one she had completely written off, reopened unexpectedly. And this time, it came with a higher salary. A delayed payment she had lost hope for suddenly arrived in her account. Even the energy in her home felt different, lighter, calmer, like a gentle wind had cleared the air. Sarah couldn't fully explain what had happened, but something had shifted. By clearing the energy at her door, she had opened a channel for new energy and new opportunities to enter her life. What once felt like a financial drought was slowly turning into a steady stream. All because of a simple, intentional act performed at the threshold of her home. Now, let's move deeper into your living space to another high-impact location, the wealth corner. In Feng Shui, the southeast corner of your home is known as the wealth sector, the energetic zone responsible for financial stability, material abundance, and long-term prosperity. Think of it as the soil where the roots of your financial life are planted. If it's cluttered, stagnant, or neglected, it may be choking the very energy that fuels your wealth. To activate this space, begin by clearing it completely. Dust, remove unnecessary objects, and wipe away old energy. Then, place a bowl of sea salt in that southeast corner. For added potency, add a few gold coins or a small piece of jade, symbols of prosperity in both Buddhist and Chinese traditions. This small yet sacred setup doesn't just absorb negative energy, it acts as an energetic magnet for wealth, intention, and opportunity. Another story illustrates just how impactful this can be. Daniel Carter, an entrepreneur from San Diego, found himself in a frustrating pattern. His business would spike one month, only to crash the next. Clients disappeared, deals fell through, payments delayed. It felt like trying to hold water in his hands. Then he learned about Feng Shui and the concept of the wealth corner. Skeptical but desperate, Daniel decided to try. He began by decluttering the southeast area of his living room, throwing out old paperwork, moving unused furniture, and opening up space. Then, with clear intention, he placed a bowl of sea salt, mixing in gold coins and softly affirming, "Wealth flows into my life with ease. Stability is mine." What happened next felt nothing short of magical. Within days, clients who had ghosted him returned, ready to finalize contracts. A business partnership he had given up on suddenly reignited. Money stopped slipping away. Instead, it began showing up and staying. All of this, sparked by a simple shift in energy and a conscious act of faith. Coming up next, we'll move into another crucial area of the home that may be silently sabotaging your financial flow, your bedroom. Yes, even your personal space can influence how wealth enters or exits your life. Stay with me. After Daniel's story, it's clear that small intentional acts, when combined with mindful placement, can open surprising doors to prosperity. But the energy of money doesn't only flow through your home's corners or entrances. It also lives in the places you interact with it most directly. And one of the most overlooked areas? Your wallet, your safe, or wherever you keep your money. Think about it. This is where your wealth physically resides. Yet, many of us carry wallets overflowing with old receipts, expired coupons, or cluttered drawers packed with forgotten cash envelopes. It might not seem like much, but energetically, it's sending a powerful message of disorder, scarcity, or even neglect. Buddhist teachings emphasize deep respect for the energy of money. Money, like all energy, flows best when it's treated with attention, intention, and care. So how do you bring salt into this? Start by placing a tiny pouch of salt in your wallet or purse. If you use a drawer, safe, or box to store your cash or savings, you can position a small bowl of salt nearby. In some traditions, placing a single coin in the salt acts as a symbolic seed, inviting your money to grow, circulate, and multiply. Let's bring this concept to life with another real story. For years, Emily Lawson, a dedicated teacher from Denver, Colorado, struggled to maintain financial stability. Despite being organized and frugal, her budget constantly derailed. Emergency repairs, surprise bills, and medical expenses drained her savings month after month. She often felt like she was taking one step forward, only to be pulled 2 steps back. One evening, while exploring Buddhist perspectives on prosperity, Emily came across the idea that the energy of money reflects the way we treat it. Inspired, she decided to make a shift, starting with her wallet. She emptied it completely, removed every old receipt, gift card, and outdated document. She cleaned it carefully, then placed a small cloth bag filled with salt inside. At the same time, she arranged a dish of salt with a coin next to the drawer where she kept her emergency savings. As she did this, she quietly whispered, "I honor my wealth. Money flows to me easily and abundantly." It felt like a small gesture, but the shift was immediate, not only in her physical space, but in her energy. She felt more in control, more intentional. Over the next few months, Emily began spending more mindfully without forcing it. Small financial windfalls arrived, unexpected refunds, surprise bonuses, even cash gifts. Slowly but steadily, her savings grew, her stress lightened. It wasn't magic, it was alignment, a shift in energy, a change in how she related to her money, and how her money responded in return. Now let's turn our attention to another key area that most of us interact with daily: your office or workspace. Whether you work remotely from a corner of your living room or in a traditional office setting, your desk area is the epicenter of productivity, decisions, and income generation. If that space feels cluttered, draining, or uninspired, it may be silently blocking your professional flow and financial clarity. To shift this, place a small dish of salt near your desk, or tuck it inside a drawer. This simple act helps absorb stagnant energy, allowing focus and fresh ideas to flow more freely. Many people also incorporate Himalayan salt lamps, which gently cleanse the environment while emitting a warm, calming glow. Up next, We'll reveal the fourth powerful location to enhance financial energy, a place you probably walk past every single day, without realizing the energetic influence it holds. Stay with me. Your path to prosperity continues just ahead. After transforming her desk into a space of clarity and intention, Olivia's story reminded us how powerfully our environment shapes our outcomes, especially when it comes to our financial life. But while workspaces are obvious places for energy to stagnate, there's one area in most homes where money might be silently slipping away, and most people never suspect it. Let's talk about the bathroom. Yes, you heard that right. According to ancient Buddhist and Feng Shui teachings, water symbolizes wealth, and the bathroom, filled with flowing water, represents a space where that wealth can literally be drained away if left unbalanced. Just like a leaky faucet can quietly waste gallons of water, unbalanced energy in the bathroom can cause financial energy to leak out of your life without you even noticing. This isn't superstition, it's symbolism with centuries of spiritual insight behind it. That's why placing a small dish of salt near key fixtures like the sink, bathtub, or toilet can help absorb excess or stagnant energy. It acts like an energetic sponge, drawing in what doesn't belong and restoring balance. Some practitioners even sprinkle a pinch of salt down the shower drain, imagining it catching any wealth energy trying to escape. Want to take it one step further? Combine coarse salt with a few drops of your favorite essential oil, lavender, eucalyptus, or lemon, and place it in a small open jar near the bathroom entrance. This not only keeps the space energetically stable, but also adds a subtle, calming scent that enhances mindfulness every time you pass by. One woman who tried this found the results both surprising and transformative. Marissa Reese, a mother of 3 from Cebu City, Philippines, had spent years feeling financially overwhelmed. No matter how carefully she and her husband planned, the unexpected always seemed to strike: medical bills, house repairs, school fees. The moment they got ahead, something else would knock them back. It was like trying to fill a bucket with holes. While researching spiritual solutions, Marissa came across a teaching that stunned her: that the bathroom could energetically represent wealth slipping away. Skeptical but curious, she followed the guidance. She placed a small bowl of salt near the sink and toilet, and even created a jar of lavender-infused salt which she set by the bathroom door. As she positioned it, she softly whispered, "Wealth stays with us. Prosperity flows but does not drain away." The change didn't happen overnight, but within weeks, something began to shift. Emergency expenses slowed. Her family's savings finally began to grow, little by little, and most importantly, Marissa said the entire home felt more grounded, calmer, lighter. She didn't just feel like money was staying, she felt like stability had arrived. Sometimes, the smallest shift in our environment can echo into the largest corners of our lives. And that brings us to the final place on our list: a location in your home that holds deep energetic significance and could become your most powerful financial magnet yet. Are you ready? Let's continue. In the previous scene, we saw how Marissa's simple salt ritual in the bathroom led to a powerful energetic shift, one that helped restore her family's financial balance. What began as a small act of faith gradually unfolded into a new sense of control, peace, and prosperity. Her story is a reminder that it's often the quiet, consistent rituals, not grand gestures, that create lasting transformation. Over the next few months, something remarkable began to happen. Unexpected expenses became less frequent. Their savings, once drained by emergencies, started to rebuild. Even her husband, once skeptical of the practice, admitted that money seemed to stretch further and last longer than before. Looking back, Marissa realized something profound. The small act of placing salt in their bathroom wasn't just symbolic. It had energetically helped their family reclaim stability. It was a shift in both environment and mindset. A simple tool became a powerful catalyst for change. And now, you have that same power in your hands. With these 5 salt placements, you're no longer just organizing your home. You're energetically aligning it to invite abundance. Protect what you already have, and clear away the invisible blocks standing between you and prosperity. But here's a vital truth to remember. Salt alone doesn't create wealth, your intention does. In Buddhist teachings, the energy behind an action is just as important as the action itself. Intention and awareness are the keys that activate transformation. That's why, to fully harness the power of these salt rituals, you'll want to combine them with a mindful affirmation practice, one that reinforces not just your space, but your inner alignment with financial success. Let's walk through a simple, step-by-step Buddhist-inspired affirmation ritual, a practice that takes only a few minutes, but when done regularly, can create a powerful inner and outer shift in your relationship with money. Step-by-step affirmation ritual for wealth. 1. Find a quiet space. Choose one of the 5 key locations in your home where you've placed salt, perhaps the entrance, your wallet, the wealth corner, or your workspace. Sit or stand comfortably, and take a moment to ground yourself. 2. Hold the salt with intention. Pick up a small amount of salt in your hand. Close your eyes. Breathe deeply. Feel its texture, its weight. Visualize the salt drawing out any limiting beliefs, fears, or blocks that may be stuck in your financial energy. 3. Speak the affirmation. Repeat this Buddhist-inspired affirmation, either aloud or silently. My home, my mind, and my actions attract financial success. Feel the words sink in. Say them slowly and with intention, as though planting seeds in your subconscious. 4. Return the salt with purpose. After a few repetitions, gently place the salt back in its designated spot. Visualize it becoming a magnet for prosperity, absorbing negativity, and clearing a path for new opportunities. 5. End with gratitude. Take a final deep breath. Now, express genuine gratitude for the money you already have, for the safety of your home, for every opportunity that has come your way. No matter how small, gratitude amplifies energy and opens the door for more to arrive. This small ritual, when paired with mindful salt placement, doesn't just change your home, it transforms your vibration. It brings your thoughts, your environment, and your actions into harmony with wealth. Now that you've practiced the affirmation ritual and placed salt with clear intention, there's one more step that completes the transformation: gratitude. As we transition from action to reflection, remember this: gratitude doesn't just acknowledge abundance, it multiplies it. When you give thanks for what you already have, you create space for more to enter. This ancient truth has been woven into Buddhist teachings for centuries. It's not about wishful thinking, it's about energy, alignment, and conscious participation. When you infuse your salt placements with mindfulness and purpose, you're not just hoping for a better financial future, you're helping to build it. By now, you've discovered how a humble, everyday ingredient, salt, can be a powerful ally in your journey toward prosperity. We've explored how it's been used across cultures and Buddhist traditions to clear stagnant energy, dissolve invisible financial blocks, and attract abundance into the spaces where you live and work. But more importantly, you now know how to apply it with purpose. At your front door, to invite prosperity in your wealth corner, to amplify financial energy, near your wallet or safe, to protect and grow your money, at your workspace, to increase clarity and attract opportunity, and in your bathroom, to stop money from metaphorically draining away. Yet here's the truth. Knowledge alone is not power, action is. The secret isn't just in placing salt. It's in combining those placements with clear intention and the affirmation ritual you've learned. That's when you stop making small changes and start creating big results. When your thoughts, space, and energy align, you don't chase wealth, you attract it. So now, I invite you to take a bold step. Write in the comments below, "I claim wealth, abundance, and prosperity in my life in 2025. This isn't just for engagement, it's your declaration. By speaking your intention publicly, you anchor it energetically. You send a message to yourself and the universe that you're no longer waiting for prosperity, you're ready to receive it. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe for more insights into Buddhist wisdom and modern abundance practices, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new episode. Thank you so much for watching. And always remember, abundance begins with intention. See you in the next video.